All right, babies. How are we doing today? Welcome to Magic Tuesday here at my studio, Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio, and I am your party artist. My name's Kim Overhold, and welcome. Welcome to Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio, and I hope you're having a great day. Yes, it's Magic Tuesday here at my studio, and I'm going to give you a reading today, and I hope you enjoyed. Yes, starring yours truly, yes. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, KimOverholt.com. I am.com. Yes, I do signs, designs, logos, all kinds of different wild and wonderful things for you, for your business, your studio. Yeah, if you need any help with studio help, you can always contact me too. I do a little bit of everything. So welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is Magic Tuesday. I'm still a little bit wet. I just got out of the shower. Yeah, it's early morning, and I like to make sure that I'm nice and clean and ready for the day, and all excited for Magic Tuesday because I'm looking for a little direction myself. So we're going to consult the cards today. We usually, what we do is we give you a magic reading and see what's going to happen next. I usually try and come up with kind of neat the ideas, a little different every time, but for sure, I get you to see what kind of different things might be going on in your life. All right, so hey, we're going to start off by giving it a quick shuffle. Now, I'm in the middle of conversations with my friend. You might know her, Jean. Yeah, she comes on to here every once in a while. So yeah, we're just having conversations about. Of course, you probably know about the whole thing about P Diddy. Okay, what was that? Well, let me do it now. I meant to just kind of shuffle the cards, make sure that they're okay. Now they're ready. Okay. Yeah, I start. We're just talking about Hollywood, because we're just fanatics of, back in the day, though, the real cool Hollywood scene, the way it used to be, that kind of thing. And yeah, this week we're going to ask the cards, as usual, what kind of good things are coming our way. And I myself am hoping for good things to come my way. And I hope good things come your way too. So let me give you a shuffle of the cards. And like I say, when I'm doing this, I usually either wait for a card to fall out, or if somebody's out there with me live and wants me to stop shuffling, they just say, stop shuffling those cards, Kimmy, and deal me up. So and I'm doing this early today because I do have a lot of things I got to get done, and then I got to do some exercise. I got to keep myself in shape and keep myself onward and upward. So we are all moving onward and upward, and hopefully that you are doing well as well. So hey, yeah, so yeah, my friend Jean and I, we were talking about P Diddy, but I don't want to talk about that and influence the cards in any way. We are trying to just shuffle the cards and find out what's going to be going on for today with us. P Diddy's got his own problems. Let's find out what we've got going on for today. So like I do, I shuffle the cards until like one of the cards usually fall out, and that's what usually I pick for the card for the day. And I always talk about that one card that always seems to come up. Oh, and that one popped up right away. Okay, that wasn't that card I'm talking about, but this one always pops up a lot too. And there's a message. There's a message here for you. Hello, if you're out there, there's a message. Here's a message for you. Hold on, and it's from the Princess of Swords. So she's got a message for you. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. Hold on. And what is it based on? Hold on, we'll find out what it's based on, because everybody has their ideas and stuff. Oh, it's on craftsmanship. Okay, so it has to deal with your livelihood, what you do for work, and she has a message for you. So let me find the message for you. Now this is very fluid kind of like, and may have to do more with with the airy things, with the flighty things that may happen. But I have a message. Let me see what she says. Okay, I've taken my glasses. Hold on, so I can read. Okay. So, some interesting information may surprise you. You will be filled with innovative ideas concerning how to apply your theories to your world. Well, hi. Your ability to think in an abstract manner will enable you to see weak spots in planning. The ability to cut through the extraneous words in communication will be beneficial for you. Yeah, sorry. Be aware that the appearance of the Queen of, the Princess of Swords means that someone with her personality may be also making a an appearance in your life. Okay, so the Princess of Swords, she is uh, thoughtless and immature sometimes with things, reckless, born with her infatuation for her own train of thought. Her mind is agile and alert. Any cloudy thoughts are cut and disregarded with child's directness, and she's quick and discerning with the truth. One cannot help but be enchanted with her clever and intelligent manner and her liberal ideas. Big deal. Sometimes, though, in her quickness, she may get ahead of herself in speech, and consequently, the information she imparts may be misleading. And because of that, her useful heediness, she may gossip. Oh, okay. So just beware of the gossip. Okay. So she's just telling you, beware of the gossip. There'll be some interesting stuff that will surprise you from what you've been learning, and just cut to the chase and get to the good stuff. Okay. So you're heading towards the good things. Okay. That's the good thing about it. Okay. All right. So if you want to know an interesting answer for your question that you may be asking, write it down on a piece of paper with blue ink, fold it and draw a butterfly messenger on the outside of it. Place it under, place that piece of paper under your pillow, and you might either dream about it, or maybe when you awaken, you'll come up with the answer to your solution. There's a good idea. Yeah. So yeah, I try to give you informative and helpful ways of trying to get through this thing we call life. And slowly but surely, we all get through it, don't we? Right? Yes. Okay. So that's pretty good. What a good reading for today. Yes. So let me just give a reshuffle to the cards. All right. All good. And let me put those away and say thank you. Thank you very much. And we will do it again next week. We'll find out what is going on with the cards and everything like that. So that's a good thing. It's a very positive thing. And just to remember, don't let things get you down. Everything is always moving forward and always heading in the direction that you want to go. It's just a matter of getting there. It's a matter of just getting to that spot in your life that you want to be at. Hold on. All right. So again, thank you for tuning in. It is Magic Tuesday, and today is a little bit on the gray side. It's not a big to do Tuesday. It's kind of there kind of Tuesday. And yeah, I've had a great weekend. I hope you've had a great weekend. Like I said, we were just Jean and I. We met over somebody. Well, let me just cut to the chase. Jean and I met through being fans of Brad Pitt, and we always are wondering how come we don't see him. Like, because there's a lot of things that are going down with a lot of famous people, we see that his name doesn't come up, and usually it's very surprising because there's a lot of places that guilt by association kind of thing where you think that he might be involved, but it seems like his name gets not mentioned, and I don't know if it's on purpose or if it's because they are just like the ones that they don't talk about. They keep it silent. They don't talk too much about Tom Hanks either. They don't talk very much about some other actors that are A-listers, and some of them that have been known to have a little bit of a reckless kind of disposition, maybe even a little bit haughty for some things. We are, I guess, being starstruck by all kinds of different actors and musicians along the way. It makes you wonder about a lot of things. So that's why we do that. We think a lot about the stuff. And yeah, I think both of us have gotten to the part where we're just so tired of it. Unfortunately, because it's like it's not any fun anymore. It's actually gotten quite serious, and it's like nobody knows what. It's like my mom said, sometimes you just don't know what to do, and it's like some people just don't know what to do anymore. So I mean, gee, it's kind of a interesting turnaround how you don't see certain names mentioned, but you always got to wonder. And of course, yes, you got to pray for those people who are out there who they're maybe doing their best, and maybe things aren't working out for them, and maybe, we're all kind of working on trying to get better, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being here today. Like I say, it's Magic Tuesday, and I love to express my love for magic. I've loved magic ever since I was, and you know what, and Hollywood, for the fact that it is one of those places that you can go to, and you find out it is kind of magical there. Yeah, it does have a little bit of something there that kind of makes you want to stick around and stay a little bit longer. But of course, it's one of those things that you can't stay too long, or you end up, I'm trying to just center myself here, or you end up getting drawn into it. And sometimes, yeah, I got drawn into it a few years back, I think, because I had nothing better to do. Yeah, let's hope that, let's pray for all those people out there who have a hard time with life and getting through a lot of the things that, we're all trying to get through together. Let's pray for those people who keep on trying, and like I do, it kind of slowly get somewhere, but not fast enough. When I get my lottery, man, I'm telling you, when I get the lottery, when I win the lottery, I'm telling you, we are going to have some serious fun. Yeah, we are going to be able to do a lot more things here at my studio, and like live, that I haven't been able to do just because I have stationary cameras. Believe me, if I had the chance, I'd have 3 extra cameras going. I'd have like an extra sound studio going, and I would have like a spot for doing like singing and sequencing and things like that. Well, I already do, but I don't work on it often enough because I don't have the time to. And that's the other thing I would get. I would get more time to do the things I love. And yeah, so one of these days, I'm going to win the lottery, and we're going to all have a lot of fun on my channel here, Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio. Yes. And in the meantime, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to be working more on doing some painting. We're going to do some more paintings. Yes. Actually, hold on. I'll show you one. Hold on. I'll show you one. I was working on it the other day. I covered it over because I figured we could probably start again. There's something new and exciting. Hold on. Things are starting to fall over. I just want to make sure it doesn't fall over. Oh, fall over. Okay, nothing's falling over. Okay, so it almost reminds me of how I started off with my Marilyn Monroe idea. See, now I've got something like this. And you can kind of look at it and maybe see something in it. And if you see something that I don't, yeah, it's Magic Tuesday, so let me know what you see. I can turn it sideways like this, and maybe you see something else that maybe I don't. Almost looks like Speedy. I can turn it this way. And maybe it looks like something else. Does it look like something? It could look like something. Da-da-da-da. What does this look like to you? You can turn it that way. You can turn it this way. Looks almost like a dragon or something. You can turn it that way. We can turn it this way. If it looks like something to you, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll make it into whatever you think you see. Or if you see something that I don't, it almost looks like a church. It almost looks like a church to me from there. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So, hey, there's all kinds of things that I do when I do my own kind of abstract art. So this is just a showcase of like some of the things that, you have fun with, and it's magical. Did I mention I do magic? You see that picture behind me? Yeah, that's an actual scene from an actual remembrance of a thing that I did in the past. And you know what? Since you're here, let us do some finger painting. I think I may have a little bit of time. Maybe a little bit of time. Just a slight little bit of time to do a little finger painting. And I have some canvases that got started but not finished. You know what I mean? So we can play around with some paint and make some abstract ideas. What do you think? Since I'm here, we have time. We have time. We have time. I'm thinking we have time. Okay, so let's go for it. And, Magic Tuesday encompasses more than just doing a card reading. Oh, no, there's so much more into it than that. And I'm here to prove it to you by grabbing some paint. We're going to start painting right now. And that's the fun about doing live. You never know what's going to happen next. So here we go. I will pick up, just grab something like that. I'll use this piece of paper, and I will put the paint on that. I will use my delicate fingers and create something wonderful and wild that you haven't seen yet. Now there's a couple dots, and it looks like it could have been something started, but maybe we'll turn it to the bottom. That'll be at the bottom, and we'll start making something from the top. Maybe I'll take. Well, let me just grab some paint first. Here's my white paint. Dun 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 dun. Let me pour some white paint down. Bloop. Okay. And then we have black. I like black and white. You know what? Even when I used to do photography, I used to do film photography in a dark room. Yeah, where we used to actually develop using chemicals. Yes, I was a chemical girl. All right, so some white, and now I'm going to grab the black here. Going to be tints and tones of all kinds of different things. But if there's something that you want to see, let me know. Other than that, I'm just going to, whoa! Oh, that was a lot of black. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to make that much. Okay, so we're going to just, this might turn into all black picture. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll play with this and see what happens. I like using the scraper and stuff. Maybe I'll try a different knife and stuff as well. So one thing. Yeah. First things first. Give me a second. Da, 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 da. Let me grab a different one. Let me show you the different types of. Let me show you the different types of scrapers you can use on your canvases too, because there isn't just these. You can use, there's this kind. This is what I used yesterday, whenever I was doing that one picture. There's this, and then there's this one here, which is kind of like one of those you use for cement, doing layers and stuff like that. That's a good thing for doing layers. There's this one. That's what a Bob Ross one would be like. Bob Ross always cuts and use this one. I might use this one today. This is very good. It gives you a little bit of everything. Okay, that's a scraper. And then you have one that's kind of like this. This is a plastic one that I used to carry with my kit for doing painting at Michael's. They used to come with the kit for Michael's. And then there's one quite similar, like there's that one too, and there's that one. Definitely, they're very similar. So yeah, different sizes, different shapes. I enjoy this one, so maybe I'll start off with this real knife here. Whoa, it's a knife, and I will show you how to use a palette knife. Dun dun dun! Have you ever used a palette knife when painting? No? Well, then let me show you how. You take the palette knife and you scrape it a little bit into the white, so you get a little bit of white on the edge there too, and then you scrape it into the black, and you're trying to get a little bit of black in there too, so a little bit of black and white, and then you apply it to the painting. Now watch, the magic happens. Let me do it again. A little of that. A little bit of this. And then you can create all kinds of different layers of different. You can make it look like water and all kinds of different things. Play around with it for a little bit. I'll show you. I'm going to take some black. sometimes just the sound is so cool. You just have to hear it, right? Yes. All right. We have globs of each. Just go around. So I know it sounds kind of maddening, but it's a lot of fun to just kind of scrape on the paint, put this as the background, and then see what's going to happen in the foreground afterwards. Now you see it makes kind of little patterns and stuff from off of the canvas itself, and it makes it look kind of like shocking. So you can give yourself a shock factor when you do this kind of stuff. All right. Yeah, I know it looks kind of messy at first, but you can keep on playing with it, and eventually it starts turning into something. Add a little bit more white. La, la, la. Da, da, da. All right, we'll add a little white now. Go across there. Change it all up. Look at something completely different. There we go. Look at it. Changed it all up. White. Sometimes you start to see things and stuff, you know what I mean? If you play with it a while. Whoa, man, whoa, looks too cool. All right, a little bit of white in there, a little bit of black together. Yeah. Right there. Abstract, man. Abstract. Fill your whole page with all kinds of different designs. Change it up, fill it in. Create something different, right? You never know what's going to come out. Got a little bit of white. Shades of gray. Extra become. More. Spot there. Needs a little bit of darkness there. There we go. Dark spots there. Dark spots. Go fill that in right there. There we go. Like that. Sometimes I start turning it to something a little industrial, and you can kind of play with that and just go from there. Ooh. I love the things that Jean talks about because she always gives me great ideas for stories. And you never know what kind of things are actually real that happen in Hollywood. Some of them could be good fictional stories. Some could be the real deal. You never know, right? That's why I love being in Hollywood. You learn. There's more than meets the eye. Right? There's always more than meets the eye. All right. Looks like we need a little black up top there. Right. Scraping, scrapers. Create something different. Fill it in. There we go. You never know what it'll create. White. Ooh. Like that. Ooh, cool. Ooh, looks kind of neat. All right. So a little bit on the outside, a little bit more dark. Abstract, live, abstract. Tuesday abstracts. What can you see? Right. Ooh, this could be a nice background for a really cool picture. So I add some more white because I need a little more white. That went fast. Wow. All right. All right. So I hope you're enjoying this quick little demonstration of abstract. It might become a finger painting abstract. We might see. Hold on a second. I gotta add some more white because we don't have enough white here. I've got poured myself way too much black here. So then just add some more white into here. Got it almost completely covered, right? All right, now you flip it over because I gotta do the other side. After it dries, we can figure out what it could turn into. So let's just continue with a little bit of black across the top here. A little bit more. We're getting there. And if I get it on myself, it's okay because I'm already dressed in black and white anyways. So this is using that palette knife that Bob Ross uses when he does his mountains, his majestic mountains. Well, not like there's that other guy who says majestic mountains. His name on the top of my head at this moment. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. Whoa. I know I'm looking at it at this side and like, wow, that's kind of cool. Hold on. So this is like I say, using the same palette knife of something that Bob Ross would use for doing his Mighty Mountains, or when he was making those little bits of bark in the tree where he makes the lines that go across, kind of like this, and makes a. I can't do it because it's got the in the version. If you do like little thing like that, cuts across like that. Whoa! Look what I'm doing. It's abstract, man. Abstract. There we go. Pressing it into the canvas. And afterwards, we can take it afterwards. Maybe, let me grab a little bit of white. And with the black, I'll make a nice little swirl of color. Watch this. So you can make things go kind of like somewhere like this. Cut it in like that. It's like a lake almost. And play with some different colors in there and just go. Well, there's no colors in this. Is tints and tones. Tints and tones. Tints and tones, black and white. So tints and tones. Just in case you didn't know. Tints and tones. Tints and tones. Okay, so we smooth it all out. Have a little more white. Chunking a little bit more white there. And smooth it all. Put it in different spots there. Add it to wherever. I'm not even looking. I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. Just going for it. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at me. There we go. Back and forth. We can do this a little bit. Don't be afraid to play with it on the outside of the corners there. Get it going on nicely. Get that nice smooth look going on there. Whoa. Have something almost look like water, doesn't it? Looks like kind of shimmering waters. Shimmering waters there. Shimmering waters of past floods. Yeah. Wait, this way. There we go. There we go. Smooth it out. To the edges. Okay. Ta-da! And now we kind of use a little more white and a little more black together and blend them together to make neat little spots of little white and there. A little more white. More white in different spots. Let me see. A little more white in the corner there. And a little bit up here. Just even it out a bit. So it's a nice rough texture. Rather than having, Bob Ross always says, keep your backgrounds interesting. So I love to have interesting backgrounds. So I like to play a little bit with this and see what comes out. I'm just taking the white and going across here. this way down here. All right, kind of evening it out a little bit with the black here along the bottom. Ooh. There we go, a little more white across the bottom, and I think we'll be done. There we go, look at that. That's perfect right there. Okay, so like it's almost completely filled in now with all kinds of like different swirls and stuff. You can play with it a little bit more. You can see how it kind of makes it a rough pattern and stuff like that. You play with it a little bit. And then you kind of want to figure out, okay, so what does it look like something yet? Move it around, play with the black and white a little bit, see if you can create something. Make sure you're not chopping stuff on the floor. And yeah, you can like think of like add some black into there and see if it looks like something. Add a little bit more. Maybe create some kind of like weird looking swirl. It starts to create an idea of something that's with something flying across the sky. And again, you can kind of just go right over top of it, and it changes the whole thing into something completely different. Does that look like anything? It almost looks like you're looking at a dark scene of a background here, and you can play around with it. After that, you see something, you play around with it, add stuff to it. Big mountains or something in the background there. Some kind of weird kind of background. You can do a dark scene from a scary movie or something. There you go. You can play around. All kinds of a little bit of dark in here. Needs a little bit there. Blending. Ooh, yes, you can see. Almost looks like there's some kind of dark and eerie background going on in here. Ooh, perfect for doing like Halloween stuff with that. Make it look a little bit more realistic. Add some more, the mountains, kind of that look like something Bob Ross would do. Add more mountains in there. Make it spookier. Make it look like there's some kind of shadows and stuff going on in here. Maybe you're in Mordor or something. Mordor! Everybody loved Mordor, right? Not the Hobbits. The Hobbits did not like Mordor. I don't blame them. Thank you very much for holding Mordor myself. Okay, so yeah, you can see you can create some kind of like mystical, magical. And somewhere in there added, like I said, a dragon or something. Afterwards, when it's done and it's dry, you can see other things in it too. So play around with an idea, make it work for you. If you see something in there that maybe I don't, if you see something that looks really cool and you're like, Kim, did you know that you're drawing something that kind of looks like a great big castle and blah, blah, blah. If you see something in here that I don't, let me know in the comments below, because, maybe I can accentuate on certain things and make it look even more spooky or even more interesting, right? Got to keep it cool, got to keep it fun, got to keep it interesting for you guys. If you like to do art like I do, let me know in the comments below what you think. And this is using, like I said, this scraper. This is like the coolest scraper to use, and it's a lot of fun to just scrape the paint on and just play with it, because if you don't play with it, if you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to play with it every once in a while. Take it out of the box with it. It may decrease in value, but you got to take it out of the box once in a while and play with it. So play with it. Get your chance to kind of let those creative juices flow, and maybe you'll create something spectacular. So yeah, this is just something I'm gonna let this dry, and maybe it'll turn into something. I always have ideas for doing like superheroes and stuff, so this might be some kind of background for a superhero somewhere. So, and in the meantime, my friends, I hope you've had a great day. I got to get going because I've overspent my time here. I got to run. So thank you for tuning in today and watching me using the different palette knives, like the one palette knife. Yeah, the other day I used that palette knife for that. I love black and white, and we'll see what this turns into in the near future. Yes, you know what? Painting helps for any kind of stress that you may be having, just to concentrate on something other than what's going on out there. You just concentrate on what's going on in here. The canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. If you believe in me. Who said that? Christopher Cross. Yes, Sailing. I love that song. Anyways, let me just fix my hair because my hair's a mess. Anyways, I got to get going because I got to do something with this or else it's going to drive me crazy. And I hope you have a fantastic day, you beautiful people up there. Peace, oh brother, with a little bit added. And like we're talking about, I don't know what's going on, but it's funny how some names don't show up in different places when you wonder if they do or not. And you know what? On that note, we're going to leave it at that, right, Brad Pitt? And we will talk to you another time. Have a great day. Peace, oh brother. I talk way too much, for my own good. I'm sure I'm probably bothering the crap. Oh, hold on a second. Let me finish this off with a little bit of music. And all right. Enjoy your day, my lovely friends. I will talk to you later, you sweet things. Come and tune in to me tomorrow. Wellness Wednesday, more painting. Entertainment Thursday, more painting. And Feedback Friday, maybe face painting. All right. I'll see you then. Have a good one.